So this is the final term, chapter 5 to chapter number 11 of curriculum development. No, it's sorry, inclusive education. So it's chapter number 5, which is curriculum adaptation, a demand for inclusive education. What is inclusive education? Inclusive education means all children study together in the same classroom whether they have disabilities or not. Every child gets equal chances to learn. No child is separated because of disability. All students participate in classroom activities. Teaching is adjusted according to different needs. In simple words, every child learns together but in a way that suits them. What is curriculum? The word curriculum comes from the Latin word currere, which means course or path. Curriculum is not only books, it includes subjects and content, teaching methods, classroom activities, co curricular activities, evaluation, test, exams. So, curriculum means all learning experiences planned for students inside and outside the classroom. What is curriculum planning? Curriculum planning means designing education according to students and society need. While planning curriculum, we must consider important factors. Student needs. Children learn at different levels. Curriculum should match their mental development. Society need. Education should prepare student for modern life. Number 3, vocational needs. Students should gain skills for jobs and careers. Number 4, national needs. Education should produce responsible citizens. Number 5, international needs. Curriculum should meet global standards. What is curriculum adaptation? Curriculum adaptation means changing or adjusting teaching and content so that all students, especially children with special needs, can learn. It is a continuous process, helps teachers support all learners, make learning easier and flexible. Simple definition: adapting curriculum means teaching in different ways so every student can learn and understand and learn. Why curriculum adaptation is important? Curriculum adaptation is necessary because students have different abilities, some need more time and support. It ensures equal learning opportunities. It helps to include all students, improve participation, support slow learners, make education fair. Advantages of curriculum adaptation: it focuses on student needs, learner centered, gives equal opportunities to all students, helps students actively participate, allow flexible teaching methods, supports different learning styles, helps teachers adjust teaching, encourages diversity in classroom, makes learning easier and meaningful, breaks learning into small parts, works according to student pace. Number 7, areas of curriculum adaptation. There are four main areas. Number 1, instructional strategies. How teacher teaches. This means changing teaching method. Examples: using role plays and demonstration method, giving visual and verbal hints, using group work instead of only lectures, encouraging student participation. Purpose: make teaching easier to understand for all students. Number 2, instructional materials. What material is used? This means changing learning materials. Examples: simple books instead of difficult ones, use of pictures, videos, audios, use of models and real objects, braille or sign language for special students. Purpose: provide learning in different forms. Number 3, curricular content. What is taught? This means changing the level or amount of content. Example: reducing numbers of questions, giving fewer topics, simplifying difficult concepts, allowing choice in tasks. Purpose: match content with student ability. Number 4, assessment practice. How students are tested. This means changing evaluation methods, giving extra time in exams, allowing oral answers instead of written, using projects instead of tests, accepting creative responses, trying, acting, etc. Purpose: give fair chances to show learning. Number 8, principles of curriculum adaptation. There are three main principles. Number 1, set suitable challenges. Tasks should not be too easy or too difficult. Number 2, respond to different needs. Every student learns differently and they have different needs. Number 3, remove learning barriers. Solve problems that stop students from learning. Features of inclusive curriculum. An inclusive curriculum should be child-centered, focus on individual needs based on student ability. Number 2, flexible, can be changed according to students' need. Number 3, participatory, students actively take part in learning. Number 4, connected with parents. Parents support learning at home. Number 10, challenges of inclusive curriculum. There are some difficulties. No single method works for all students. Different opinions about teaching methods, lack of clear goals, teachers need special training, lack of resources and materials. Role of teachers in inclusive education. Teachers are very important because they adapt teaching methods, they understand student needs, they create supportive classrooms, they use different strategies for learning. Without trained teachers, inclusive education cannot succeed. Conclusion: curriculum adaptation is very important for inclusive education. It helps teachers teach in different ways so that every student can learn. It does not mean extra work, but it means teaching differently and smartly. Final idea: all students are in the same classroom, but they learn in their own way. Chapter number 6, skills of teaching in inclusive classrooms. Skills of teaching in inclusive classroom. What is teaching? What is teaching? Teaching is a very important activity. It means giving knowledge and helping students learn in a proper way. Teaching changes student behavior and understanding. It helps students grow mentally, socially, and emotionally. Good teaching leads to effective learning. Simple idea: teaching is not just telling, it is making students understand. Teaching and learning is a complex process. Sometimes teachers teach well, but students still do not understand. This happens when teaching is only at a basic level. According to Bloom's taxonomy, learning has three main areas: cognitive domain, thinking; number 1, knowledge, remembering; number 2, understanding; number 3, application; number 4, analysis; number 5, synthesis; number 6, evaluation. These are the 6 steps of cognitive domain, which is related to thinking. Number 2, psychomotor domain, skills, physical activities and actions. Psychomotor domain is related to skills that you can perform. Number 3, affective domain, which is related to feelings. It includes attitudes, values, emotions. Important idea: students learn better when more senses are used: seeing, hearing, doing. What are teaching skills? Teaching skills are specific abilities that help teachers teach effectively. They are teaching behaviors that improve student learning. They help teachers manage classrooms and explain concepts clearly. Simple definition: teaching skills are the abilities a teacher uses to make learning easy and effective. Types of teaching skills. Teaching skills are divided into three main types: pre instructional skills, before teaching. These are skills used before starting the lesson. They include writing clear learning objectives, organizing content properly, planning lessons, connecting lesson with real life, planning different tasks for different students. Purpose: to prepare teaching in a proper and organized way. Number 2, instructional skills during teaching. These are skills used while teaching in the classroom. They include introducing the lesson, asking questions, giving explanations, checking student understanding, encouraging participation, solving student difficulties. Purpose is to make teaching active and understandable. Number 3, post instructional skills after teaching. These are skills used after teaching. They include preparing test questions, evaluating student performance, identifying learning problems, planning remedial teaching. The purpose is to check learning and improve weak areas. Important teaching skills. Some important teaching skills are stimulus variation, changing teaching style. Number two, set induction, starting lesson effectively. Number three, closure and ending lesson properly. Number four, use of body language. Number five, encouraging students. Number six, asking questions. Number seven, giving examples. Number eight, using repetition. Number nine, clear communication. These skills help teachers teach better in all classrooms. Teaching techniques for inclusive classroom. In inclusive classroom, teachers must use different techniques to help all students, especially children with special needs. News or conversation. Students talk about daily events, improve speaking and communication skills. Example, show and tell. For small classes, first show something and then tell or explain about that something that you have shown them. And news reading for higher classes. Number two, picture description. Teachers show a picture, students describe what they see, teacher explain the topic. Benefit, improve observation and speaking skills. Number three, storytelling. Teacher tells interesting stories, uses simple language, may use pictures, toys, or role plays. Role play. Benefit, makes learning interesting and easy. Number four, directed activity. Students perform activities like drawing, craft work, cooking, simple items, making models. Benefit, learning by doing. Visit, educational trip. Students visit real places like factories or farms. Example, visiting a biscuit factory to understand production. Benefit, real life learning experience give more exposure than the theoretical knowledge. Poem, students learn through poems. Helps in remembering words and pronunciation. Benefit, improves language and memory. Importance of teaching skills in inclusive education. Teaching skills are very important because equal learning opportunities. Every student gets a chance to learn. Number two, focus on needs, not labels. Teachers, a teacher focuses on what students need, not their disability. Number three, helps special students. Students with disability need different teaching methods. Number four, improves teacher ability. Teachers become more skilled and effective teaching students with special needs. Different students learn in different ways. Hearing impaired students cannot hear properly, learn through visual methods, lip reading, sign language. Number two, learning disabled students learn slowly, need simple explanations, repetition. Number three, mentally challenged students learn basic concepts, need more time, simple content. Important point, most special students learn better through visual method. Seeing. Role of Blackboard in inclusive classroom. Blackboard is very important in inclusive teaching. In a normal classroom, teacher writes only main points. In an inclusive classroom, teacher must write full sentences, key terms, explanations. Teacher explain word by word. Example, while teaching photosynthesis, write all terms sunlight, water, air, etc. Explain each word clearly. Purpose, help students understand better, especially those with hearing or learning difficulties. Why teaching techniques are important. Using different techniques makes learning interesting, helps students understand better, create mental images, improves memory, encourages participation. Conclusion, teaching in an inclusive classroom requires special skills and techniques. Teacher must adapt their Teaching methods, they should use activities, visuals, and simple language. They should support all students equally. Good idea, good teaching means teaching in different ways so every student can learn according to their ability. Now, chapter number 7 is cooperative learning strategies for inclusive classrooms. Cooperative learning strategies for inclusive classrooms. What is cooperative learning? Cooperative learning is a teaching method in which students work together in a small groups to achieve a common learning goal. Each student is given a task. Every task is important. Students help each other to learn. Simple definition: cooperative learning means learning together by helping each other. Features of cooperative learning: students work in groups, every member has responsibility. Success depends on teamwork. Students learn from each other. Teacher acts as guide, not only a lecturer. Importance of cooperative learning in inclusive classroom. Cooperative learning is a very useful in inclusive classrooms because it includes all students, weak and strong. Students learn from each other, improves communication skills, develops critical thinking, helps slow learners and disabled students, builds confidence and teamwork. Important idea: when students learn together, they understand better. Types of cooperative learning strategies. There are many cooperative learning strategies. The important ones are explained below. Number one, think, pair, share. This method has three steps. Step number one, think. Teacher asks a question, students think individually. Step number two, pair. Students discuss their ideas with a partner or pair. Step number three, share. Students share their ideas with the whole class. Benefit: improves thinking and speaking skills. Students feel confident while sharing. Number two, jigsaw method. This is a very important cooperative learning strategy. Basic idea: student work in groups. Each student learn one part of the topic, then teaches it to other. Simple ideas: each student becomes an expert and teaches other. Steps of jigsaw method: divide class into groups of 5 to 6 students. Choose a group leader. Divide topics into parts. Each student gets one part. Students with same parts from expert form expert groups. In expert group, they learn and discuss deeply, and then they return to original groups and teach others. And then teacher gives quiz to check learning. Advantages of jigsaw: promotes teamwork, improves understanding, develops responsibility, encourages participation, builds confidence. Student Team Achievement Division STAD. This method is based on group work and individual performance. Steps of STAD: Teacher, teacher forms mixed ability groups 4 to 5 students. Teacher explains lesson briefly. Students work in groups using worksheets. Students take individual test, quiz. Scores are recorded and compared. Group is rewarded based on performance. Benefits of STAD: encourages teamwork, improves academic performance, motivates students, builds positive attitude. STAD mean Student Team Achievement Division. Student Team Achievement Division STAD. Number 4 is team pair solo TPS. This method works in 3 stages. Stage 1, team. Students solve problems in group. Stage 2, pair. Students work in pairs. Number 3, stage 3, solo. As team pair solo is the stage 3. Students work individually. Purpose of TPS: helps students learn step by step, builds confidence, makes difficult tasks easier. Simple idea: first learn with others, then practice alone. Group investigation GI. This method is based on research and discussion. Steps of group investigation: select topic and form groups. Plan how to study the topic. Collect information, books, environment, etc. Prepare report. Present findings. Teacher evaluates. Benefits of group investigation: GI. Encourages research skills, improve communication, develops teamwork, promotes independent learning. Why cooperative learning is useful for inclusive education. In inclusive classrooms, students have different abilities. Some students learn fast, others slow. Cooperative learning helps because strong students help weak students. Disabled students feel included. Learning becomes easier and more interesting. Role of teacher in cooperative learning: teacher acts as guide and facilitator, organizer of groups, observer of student behavior, helper when needed. Teachers should make balanced groups, assign proper tasks, encourage participation, solve conflicts. Skills developed through cooperative learning: students develop communication skills, social skills, critical thinking, problem solving ability, teamwork, and leadership. Challenges of cooperative learning: some difficulties, including some students may not participate, one student may dominate group, time management issues, need proper planning by teacher. Conclusion: cooperative learning is very effective method for inclusive classrooms. It helps all students learn together. It improves understanding and participation. It develops important life skills. Final idea: learning together makes learning stronger, easier, and more meaningful for every student. Chapter number 8: Social Inclusion, a path for cohesive classroom. Social inclusion, a path for cohesive classroom. Chapter number 8. What is social inclusion? Social inclusion means accepting all people in society and giving them equal opportunities to participate in all activities. It includes people with disabilities. It ensures equal rights, respect, and dignity. It allows everyone to take part in education, society, and work. Simple definition: social inclusion means making sure everyone is accepted and included in society. What is social exclusion? Social exclusion is the opposite of social inclusion. It means ignoring or rejecting some people, not giving them equal opportunities, keeping them away from social activities. Simple definition: social exclusion means keeping someone away from society. Example of social exclusion: in this chapter, the story of Sanju shows social exclusion. Sanju was mentally challenged. His parents kept him locked in a room. They were worried about society's reaction, meaning he was not accepted socially. He was separated from others. Lesson: many people like Sanju are excluded from society, but they should be included. Why social inclusion is important? Social inclusion is important because it improves mental health, it builds confidence and self esteem, it removes feelings of loneliness, it gives equal opportunities, it makes society fair and balanced, it helps in national development. Important idea: when people feel accepted, they become confident and productive. Concept of social exclusion. Social exclusion is a multi-dimensional process. It affects many areas. Number 1, economic dimension: no jobs, opportunities, low income. Number 2, social dimension: no participation in social life, isolation. Number 3, political dimension: no voice in decision making. Number 4, cultural dimension: no accepted by society or culture. Main causes of social exclusion: disability, poverty, lack of education, negative attitudes of society, lack of opportunities, discrimination. Areas of social exclusion. Social exclusion mainly happens in three areas. Number 1, unequal access to resources. People are not allowed to use resources, education, jobs, etc. Number 2, unequal participation. People are not allowed to join social activities, like the example of Sanju. Number three, denial of opportunities. People are not given chances even if they are capable. What is social inclusion? Social inclusion means giving equal opportunities, respecting dignity, allowing participation in all areas, improving living conditions. According to simple idea, improving the life, respect and participation of disadvantaged people. Importance of social inclusion for differently abled people. Social inclusion helps differently able people to feel accepted in society, reduce loneliness, improve mental health, build confidence, become independent. Without inclusion, they feel isolated, they lose confidence, they are considered a burden. Problems faced by differently able people: lack of education, lack of employment, low income, no voice in society, negative attitudes of people, limited access to resources. Example: many disabled people are unemployed, they depend on others. Role of society in social inclusion: society must accept differently abled people, provide equal opportunities, change negative thinking, respect their abilities. Important idea: society should change itself instead of trying to change disabled individuals. Role of family in social inclusion. Family is the first step of inclusion. Families should support children, they should not hide them. They should encourage participation. Example: in Sanju's case, family failed to include him. Role of schools and teachers. Schools and teachers should create inclusive classrooms, encourage participation of all students, provide equal learning opportunities, remove discrimination. Teachers should support every child, build confidence, use inclusive teaching methods. How to achieve social inclusion? To create inclusive society and classrooms, number one, change attitudes. Accept differences, remove discrimination. Number two, provide opportunities. Education, jobs, participation in activities. Number three, create supportive environment. Friendly classrooms, equal treatment. Number four, development. Number four, number four, develop sense of belonging. Make everyone feel important. Social inclusion and cohesive classrooms. A cohesive classroom means all students learn together. There is unity and cooperation, no discrimination. Social inclusion helps to build strong relationships, improve teamwork, create positive environment. Challenges of social inclusion: lack of awareness, negative mindset, poor implementation of policies, lack of resources, difficulty in measuring inclusion. Key ideas of social inclusion: social inclusion is not only about giving facilities, it is also about changing mindset, respecting individuals, accepting diversity. Conclusion: social conclusion is very important for building a fair and strong society. Everyone should be treated equally. Differently abled people should be accepted. Society must support and include all individuals. Final idea: a strong society and classroom are those where everyone is accepted and respected and included. Chapter number 9: devising mainstream educators for inclusive classrooms. Devising mainstream educators for inclusive classrooms. Inclusive education can only be successful when teachers are well prepared. Teachers play the important role in inclusive classrooms. They must have proper knowledge, skills, and positive attitudes. They have to teach both normal students and students with special needs together. Simple idea: inclusive education depends on how well teachers are trained and prepared. Role of mainstream teachers in inclusive education. Mainstream teachers are regular classroom teachers. Their role includes teaching all types of students, understanding students' differences, applying inclusive teaching methods, supporting every learner. Important idea: teachers turn educational policies into real classroom practices. Need for teacher competencies. Teachers need special competencies, abilities to teach in inclusive classrooms. knowledge about diversity, skills in teaching methods, classroom management skills, understanding of policies and laws, use of assistive technology. Without these skills, teachers feel confused, students do not learn properly. Components of inclusive teaching practices. Teachers must have knowledge and skills in the following areas: understanding diversity and special needs. In an inclusive classroom, students different from each other. They have different abilities, backgrounds, and learning styles. Teachers should understand each other. Teachers should understand each student, know their strengths and weaknesses, build trust with students. Result: students feel valued and comfortable. Identifying and assessing difficulties. Students may face difficulties because they cannot participate properly. There are environmental barriers. There are negative attitudes. Teachers should identify students' problem, understand reasons behind difficulties, provide support and solutions. Important idea: problems are not always in student. Sometimes they are in the environment. Classroom design and management. Classroom environment plays an important role. Different students need different environments. Some prefer quiet rooms, some need open spaces, some need fixed seating, some prefer flexible seating. Teachers should make sure classroom flexible, arrange seating according to the needs, maintain discipline, manage large classes effectively. Learning styles: every student learns differently. Example: some learn by seeing, visual learners; some learn by hearing, auditory learners; some learn by doing, kinesthetic learners. Teachers should use different teaching methods, not label the students like ADHD, dyslexia, etc. Focus on how students learn best. Pedagogical strategies, teaching methods. Teachers should use different teaching methods to support all learners. Important strategies: differentiated instruction, teaching according to ability; multi level teaching, different levels of content; activity based learning, group work and cooperative learning; project method, game based learning; discovery learning, experiential learning; additional techniques, peer tutoring, scaffolding, step by step support, use of technology. Purpose is to make learning accessible for all students. Assistive technology. Assistive technology helps students with special needs. Example: computers and ICT tools, braille for visually impaired, hearing aids, mobility aids, abacus for learning math. Importance: makes learning easier, helps students participate actively, allows students to show their knowledge. Teacher as facilitator. In inclusive classrooms, teacher is not only a lecturer, teacher becomes a facilitator, guide. Teachers should encourage student participation, connect lesson with real life, help students learn by doing, guide students step by step, give feedback. Simple idea: teacher helps students learn, not just tells them. Knowledge of policies and laws. Teacher must know educational policies, rules, and laws related to inclusive education. Why important? Helps proper implementation, avoids confusion, ensures student rights. Teachers apply policies in classroom, help improve education system. Positive attitude of teacher. Teacher attitude is very important. Problems: some teachers have negative attitude. They feel special students are difficult to teach. Solution: develop positive thinking, accept responsibility, treat all students equally. Important idea: without positive attitude, inclusive education cannot succeed. Challenges faced by teacher. Teachers face many challenges: lack of training, large class size, lack of resources, managing different types of learners, behavior problems. Solution: collaboration with other teachers, support from school, proper training. How to prepare teachers for inclusive education? To prepare teachers, provide teaching program, teach inclusive strategies, provide resources and technology, encourage teamwork, develop positive attitude. Conclusion: Inclusive education depends mainly on teachers. Teacher must be skilled, trained, and positive. They must understand student differences. They must use different teaching methods. Final idea: a successful inclusive classroom is created by a skilled, understanding, and supportive teacher. Chapter number 10: Exclusion to Inclusion. Challenges and barriers. In many countries, a number of children cannot get education because of poverty, social discrimination, religion, caste, gender, language, physical or mental disabilities. For example, some girls not sent to school because of gender bias. Poor children cannot afford education. Disabled children cannot access schools. To solve this, the idea of inclusive education was introduced. What is inclusive education? Inclusive education means all children study together in the same classroom and school. No one is excluded because of disability, poverty, or background. Every child gets equal opportunity to learn and participate. Important point: inclusive education is not just placing disabled children in schools, but making sure they learn properly, participate in activities, feel accepted. From exclusion to inclusion. Earlier, disabled children were separated special schools. They were excluded from society. Now, education systems are moving towards an inclusion. Example: Salamanca Conference 1994 said all children should study in regular schools. Meaning of inclusion: in simple words, inclusion means including everyone as part of group. In education, children with special needs learn with normal students. Schools adjust according to students' needs. Challenges and barriers. Challenges and barriers of inclusive education. There are many problems that stop inclusion from happening properly. Number one, lack of awareness. People don't understand what inclusive education really means. They don't think it is only for disabled. They think that it is only for disabled children. Number two, infrastructural barrier. Schools are not physically accessible. Example: no ramps for wheelchairs, narrow doors, poor toilets. Number three, negative attitudes of teachers. Some teachers are not willing to teach special children. They feel it is difficult. Negative attitude of parents. Parents of normal children think disabled children may affect their children negatively. Financial problems. Inclusive education needs special tools, training, support services. Lack of funds create problems. Number six, poor planning and monitoring. Policies exist but are not properly implemented. Difficulty in curriculum adaptation. Same syllabus does not suit all students. Difficult to adjust teaching for every learner. Lack of trained teachers. Teachers are not trained to handle blind students, deaf students, learning disabilities. Number 9, poor learning environment. Teachers fail to understand students' need, use proper teaching methods. Number 10, no resource room. Schools lack special facilities like braille materials, hearing aids, computers. Number 11, traditional teaching methods. Lecture method does not help all students. Need modern methods like activity-based learning, cooperative learning. Number 12, lack of leadership. School heads may not manage inclusive education properly. Lack of coordination, poor communication between teachers, parents, administrators. Peer rejection. Disabled children may be ignored or bullied. Number 15, labeling problem. Students are called disabled, slow, etc. This hurts their confidence. Number 16, lack of support services. No counselors, therapists, or doctors. Number 17, overburdened teachers. Teachers are already have too much work, cannot give individual attention. Number 18, no focus on life skills. Education focuses only on marks, life skills are ignored. Number 19, lack of counseling. No awareness programs for teachers, parents, students. Large class size. Too many students in one class, difficult to handle diverse needs. Suggestions to overcome barriers: infrastructural solutions, build ramps, provide wheelchairs, make wider doors, improve lighting, provide safe furniture. Academic solutions: use modern teaching methods, provide teaching aids, braille, hearing aids, train teachers, give personal attention, use cooperative learning. Administrative solutions: train teachers regularly, provide funds, monitor schools, arrange workshops and seminars, ensure resource rooms. Social solutions: create awareness in society, encourage parents' participation, change negative attitudes, involve community in school activities. Conclusion: inclusive education is important because it gives equal rights to all children. It promotes humanity and fairness. It helps every child contribute to society. Important idea: the problem is not the child, the problem is the education system. So we must change the system, change attitude, work together, teacher, parents, society. Chapter number 11: Pros and Cons of Inclusive Classroom. Introduction: an inclusive classroom is classroom where all students study together. Student may be with or without disabilities. Earlier, disabled students studied separately in special schools. Now, all students learn together in the same classroom. This is the idea based on the equality according to human rights. All humans are equal and diverse, equal education, and deserve equal education. What is inclusive education? Inclusive education means all children learn together in the same classroom, no discriminatory based on disability, gender, race, background. It focuses on acceptance, respect, equal opportunity. Meaning of inclusive classroom: an inclusive classroom places students according to age, not ability, supports every student to succeed, provides education, life skills, emotional support. Important idea: disability is not a weakness, it is just a challenge, not the end of opportunities. Important conditions for successful inclusion. For inclusive classrooms to work properly, the following are important: good support from school management, good infrastructure, effective teaching methods, cooperation from parents, positive behavior of classmates, motivation techniques, guidance and counseling, focus on career development, self confidence of special students. Pros: advantages of inclusive classrooms. Equal opportunities for all. Every child gets admission in nearby schools. Dropout students also get education. Better personality development. Disabled students develop confidence, independence. They learn by observing other. Individual growth. Every student can achieve their own goals. Both gifted and disabled students benefit. Access to special support. Student can attend regular classes, special support classes like speech therapy. Feeling of acceptance. Disabled students feel normal, included. Their hesitation reduces. Number 6, better academic performance. Studies show disabled students perform better in inclusive classrooms. Motivation for other students. Normal students learn patience, hard work, courage, empathy for disabled students. Development of social skills. Students learn cooperation, respect, helping others, tolerance. Positive parents' attitude. When children improve, parents trust the school. Support increases. Teacher improvement. Teachers develop better teaching strategies, social skills, confidence. Teamwork and cooperation. Teachers and experts work together, methods like co teaching, peer teaching. Better learning environment. Students learn academically, socially. Confidence building. Disabled students become confident, ready for real life. Moral values development. Students develop friendship, responsibility, kindness. Cost effectiveness. No need to build many special schools, regular schools can be improved. Reduces discrimination. No division based on ability, promotes equality. Cons or disadvantages of inclusive classrooms. Lack of skilled teacher. If teachers are not trained, students do not get proper support. Negative teacher attitude. If teachers are uninterested, lazy, classroom environment becomes poor. Emotional problems. If teacher is not supportive, student lose confidence. Trust issues. Student may lose trust in teachers. Jealousy and imbalance. Special students may feel jealous. Normal students may feel ignored. Difficulty in teaching all students. Students have different needs. Teacher may fail to satisfy all. Need for special training. Teachers need extra skills. Without training, inclusion fail. Difficult planning. Managing inclusive classroom is very challenging. Curriculum issues. Same syllabus may be not suit all students. Difficult evaluation. Had hard to assess student with different abilities. Different learning speeds. Some students learn fast, others learn slowly, difficult to manage together. Parent concerns. Parent worry about child's progress. Both types of parents, normal and disabled students, have doubts. Peer problem. Some students may make fun of disabled students. This creates emotional issues. Lack of attention or to gifted students. Focus may shift more toward disabled students. Gifted students may feel ignored. So, this is the ending of our final term notes of inclusive education. Thank you so much for listening.